What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I'm bringing you guys a testing, wow, today I'm bringing you guys a first impressions on a bunch of makeup that has just been sitting in my collection. I have not been feeling well lately, and I honestly have not even reached for any makeup, including my Project Pan makeup. So I just wanted to go ahead and start using some of this new makeup that has been building up. I have not even hauled these items. You guys would have just recently seen my first haul from my October, September stuff. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to bring you guys a look at some of the stuff that I have not yet hauled, but that you guys will be seeing hauled later. So if you guys are interested in seeing some items, then just keep watching. So now let's remove the glasses. I'm gonna be squinting. I'm sorry about that. I also did kind of adjust my where my camera is to where I am. Lately I've been hating that you guys can see right up my nose. I don't understand why you guys can see that. I'm using the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, and so I just went ahead and hiked up everything so that it's a little bit higher than where I sit, so that you guys don't see up my nose, because I don't understand. What is that? Ew, that's a bunch of dried primer. The good thing is, I mean, there's nothing in there, but still, there's no reason that you guys should be able to see up my nose in a video. So yeah, let's hope that this setup is a little bit better. I really do like this primer for an all over primer. It's really good. And yeah, I think I've gotten a good amount out of it for the amount of time that it's been in my collection. Oh, I can see it. So it's like right here. Anyways, so do I want to put foundation on first? I think I want to do my eyes first. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my trusty Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer. And for today, I'm finally getting into some of the products that I actually purchased like a while ago. I mean, a while ago. It's been rough, guys. And I also like to go ahead and do my brows, so those can go ahead and set. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reach into my Essence Make Me Brow, and this is in the shade Brownie Brows. So how have you guys been? Like I said, I've been sick and extremely busy. I have some major deadlines that I have to make for school, and I think that's caused me, obviously, to be extremely stressed, and that stress has caused me to get sick a lot more. I am going to go ahead and get into my Melt Rust Stack to set that primer. And so yeah, I've been forcing myself to take some time off to really just get my life together, and just to not become sick. I saw a tweet a little while ago of a guy saying that he lost his best friend because she was so stressed in med school, she literally gave herself a heart attack. And not that I'm as stressed as I would probably be if I was in med school, because med school is a different thing, but still, I mean, the stress that I have been putting myself over this semester is just unnecessary. Like, I should really just calm down, focus on what I need to do, and meet my own deadlines. If I don't get to do everything that I want to do, it's fine, but just to not be nearly as stressed as I have been, that is my goal. So that's what I've been telling myself, and honestly, I've been getting better. I've been getting a lot more sleep, and for me, sleep is the biggest thing. If I don't get a lot of sleep, I will eventually, my body will shut down, and it'll force me to get sleep. So I went ahead and set my whole lid with that shadow in my Melt Rust Stack, which is Antique. This is in my Project Pan. And then, well, since I'm using bright colors, I'm not going to use my transition color in that palette. No, I'm just going to go straight into this palette. And this palette is the SUVA Beauty Block Party palette. I purchased this a while ago. This was going to be a part of my indie week, but I didn't have enough time to actually test it out prior, and I really did want to go ahead and test this palette out, so I'll just go ahead and do it on camera with you guys, and let's see how it goes. So you guys know I love to put a good yellow in my crease, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead and use Lemonade and put that directly into my transition crease area. So yeah, I haven't been allowing myself to stress over meeting these deadlines as much as I had been prior. I think it's doing good things for me, but we will see. I mean, I still do, of course, want to reach these goals, but not at a cost to my health. I can't, not to my health. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep putting Lemonade all over. How are you guys doing in school? I know if you're in college, school is winding up. I actually just missed my last class in one of my classes because I was sick. And yeah, so let me know how you guys are doing in school. I always do love to support people in their adventures. And even if you're in high school, let me know how you're doing as well. Next, I do have some new brushes, so I'm kind of going back and forth between my old and new brushes. This is a new brush. Let's go with this one. This is a Chikuhodo GSN 10. And I think what I'm going to do is go into Drunk Love, which is the bright pink. And this is a natural haired brush, if I remember correctly. And it's slanted. This is going to be interesting. Oh. So, yeah. Oh, I've just been super stressed, and that is why all of my videos, they have been going up, but like the description box has been lackluster, if it's even been filled out. It's just, I've been extremely tired, and I apologize for that. Hopefully this week's videos will get better. I'm aiming to get this up on Sunday. But we will see. It might be going up later in the week. And I'm just going back in with that Lemonade shade. As you guys know, I don't mind blending all the way up to my brow. This is a very interesting brush. Like I said, it's slanted, so it forces you to really be particular as to how you place it on your eye. It's very interesting. Have you guys used SUVA Beauty's eyeshadows before? This is the first palette that I have from them. And I did get a couple of the Hydra liners. I really like those. I immediately used those. But I did not have time to really test this palette out before my indie week. So definitely let me know if you guys like their eyeshadow formula. Like I said, this is a first impressions on basically all of the items that I'm putting on my face. So we will see how these build up and how they last. but right now it's looking pretty good. And I'm really liking this brush, this Chikuhodo. I got this in a Beautylish order. This was my very first Beautylish order. I finally did the plunge, and I'm so far happy. Don't get me wrong, I mean, the shipping was longer than I expected. People kept making it out to be like the fastest shipping in life. It wasn't. Don't get me wrong, my items came beautifully packaged. I mean, beautifully packaged. But they definitely weren't as fast as I thought they were from hearing other people's opinions. I really do like that Chikuhodo brush. That's a really nice brush. Now I'm gonna take a Wayne Goss. Let me go get it. Now I'm gonna take my very first Wayne Goss brush, and this is the number 19, and I'm gonna go into Boombox, which is right here, and I'm just gonna deepen out my outer V. And I thought this would be really good because I have hooded eyes. This would be good to concentrate product both in my crease and on my outer V. And this picked up a lot of product. So this is interesting. You can already tell that the two new brushes that I've used, the Chikuhodo and the Wayne Goss, which I believe are both natural hair brushes, have picked up more product than my Carity Cosmetics brush, which I believe is, yeah, they're synthetic because they're cruelty free. So already I'm extremely impressed with some of my first natural hair brushes just for the capability of picking up product. And yeah, that is already very impressive, and I'm extremely happy. And they don't feel very harsh on my lids. They feel quite soft. Honestly, I don't even really feel them, which is a very good thing. Do you guys have any Netflix shows, Netflix originals that you would recommend? I really like to watch movies to get my mind off of things. So I really would recommend any and every recommendation that you guys have. Just go ahead and put them down below. I need some good movie recommendations. I know holiday movies on Netflix are starting to come out. I mean, a lot of the holiday movies, to be quite honest, never left. But if you guys have any new like TV show or new movies that they put up there that you're really into, please do let me know down in the comments. It really would help me to continue to de-stress, because makeup does do that for me. But I mean, sometimes I just am not in the mood to do makeup, or it's just too late in the night to put on a full beat just to take it off, you know. So please do let me know if you have any movie recommendations for me, because I really would appreciate it. This eye doesn't seem to be blending as well as the other eye was. Let's see if I can get it together. Another thing I'm noticing just with the brushes is that this Chikuhodo brush is actually picking up blue on the sides. Even though I didn't put blue on the shadow, it's picking it up from my lid, which is very interesting. It's not a bad thing, just interesting. Like I said, these are my very first, I believe, natural hair brushes. So I'm learning every time I use them. And this is the first time I've used them, so I'm learning. And I just figured I would let you guys know. These were not cheap brushes, but I mean, I'm finding that good brushes really helps you a long way with your blending, with your makeup overall. So I'm extremely happy that I purchased those two brushes. Just going back in with Lemonade, I'm extremely happy that I purchased those two brushes, and probably will be budgeting to get some more brushes from both brands. So this is what my eye look looks like right now. I have definitely built up my crease, my outer V. It's looking really good. Now what I want to do is go ahead and cut my lid so I can put my lid color on. Why is outside getting even darker? I'm gonna put on my light because my natural light is basically gone and I don't want too much straight on me action. So yeah, here's one. And now let me find, whew. Now I'm gonna go in with my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. I'm just gonna warm it up on the back of my hand. And I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out my So are you guys excited for all of the sales coming up in November? I know Black Friday's coming up. This weekend is Veterans Day, so there's going to be a bunch of sales regarding that. What sales are you guys aiming to purchase from? I was thinking about doing a video, but honestly, a lot of those sales you don't find out until like the day before. And the way my schedule is set up, I just cannot do the day before videos like that. I need like a good amount of notice and preparation and all that jazz. Like I said in my Novi video, I will not be purchasing any makeup in the month of November. So for me, all the makeup sales are just kind of pointless. I might get some things. I mean, I put it this way. Like I said in the video, the only time that I'm purchasing anything is during Veterans Day sales and Black Friday sales. I have 3 major electronics that I need to purchase during the month of November. So I'm probably not going to have, honestly, the money to purchase any makeup as well. But if I do and there's something that's really speaking to me, maybe. But honestly, guys, I doubt it. Now I'm going to go into that Wayne Goss shadow and Boombox again. Wayne Goss shadow, Wayne Goss brush. And just blend that part over just so it's not too harsh. When I go in with my lid color. Okay, good. Now I'm going to take that same brush that I cut my lid, wipe it off on the back of my hand. And now it's time to figure out what lid color. Ooh, nachos. If you didn't know, I'm obsessed with nachos, which is a bad thing because I'm lactose intolerant. So let's go ahead and get nachos on my lid and see how that goes. Okay, now that I was able to do that, I'm just gonna go back and forth with those shadows. And just okay. I think this is pretty. Let me just even out my lids because one lid is further over than the other. Still not even. Okay, so that is my upper lash line. I'm really liking these colors, and I really love Nacho. It's like a really nice burning orangey color. I really do like it, and I think that it helps to bring out the yellow in my crease. What I'm gonna do is find my eyebrow pomade. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, and then I will come back to do the rest of my face. Give me a second. Hey guys, so while I was off, I just went ahead and did my eyeliner and not my mascara. Ugh. I will do my mascara later. It's fine. So now it's time to do my base, and I wanted to use the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. A lot of people were raving about this when it first came out. I refused to buy it. I ended up buying it, as you can see, so let's see how it looks. I have no brush. Alright, one of my favorite brushes is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to my face. Looking at it, it looks a little light. So I might have to mix it in. Yeah, it's light. Okay, so we're going to have to mix to make this work, which is fine. So I already applied that. Now what I'm going to do, come on. Now what I'm going to do is reach into my Fenty foundation. I purchased this during one of my summers that I was like the deepest I had ever gotten. So this is in 470, and it's too deep for me in my normal skin tone. But during that year, it was like perfect. So I'm just going to kind of dot this around. And then we're just going to blend it all together. Generally, I can estimate it pretty well. Yeah, that's not bad. In person, it's not bad. What it looks like on camera, you never know. But yeah, so I don't have anything else to say. Yeah, I purchased that foundation when it first came out, and during that summer, I had been outside every day, all day, and I refused to put sunscreen on. So I got extremely dark. Not that I'm mad at it, I got extremely dark. And I didn't realize how dark I had gotten until this summer when I went to put that on, and I was like, good Lord, that is not my shade. So I use this to deepen up foundations, and I've been actually pairing this with the Estee Lauder Double Wear a lot lately, because those two are not really my current skin tone shades. I've also been trying to get rid of this Physicians Formula foundation that I purchased. This one is in DN3. It is way too light for me, as you can see, and so I've just been using this as concealer. And it works. I didn't really like the foundation anyways, how it wore on my skin, so I'm not extremely mad that it's not my shade, but I'm mad that Ulta played me in the like shades that they gave you. They made it seem like that was going to be my shade, and it's clearly not. So I just use it as a concealer to get rid of it, and I have done that with other foundations that don't work for me. I was going to give it to a friend, but you know, I don't mind giving stuff to my friends, but like I don't want to always give them hand-me-down stuff, you know. I like to give them some new stuff as well, and so I figured I would finish this, and if they needed a foundation and I messed up and I messed up on my shade purchasing, and I was just couldn't be bothered to return it, then I would do that. So my camera is about to die, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and set my foundation and my concealer and do my mascara and my lower lash line, and I will be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. So If you hear any background noise, apparently the recycling truck needs to back up for 30 minutes. It's been backing up for a while now. But anyways, let's just get into it. If you're interested in what I used as mascara, I used the Gigablack mascara on my lower lash line, and I used an Essence mascara on the top. It's the volume mascara. I basically did my normal under waterline routine, although I did use a new gel liner from ColourPop and Punch. Now it is time to use bronzer. I'm just going to use my Project Pan bronzer, and I got another new brush. This is another Wayne Goss brush in 00. Watching Stephanie Nicole's latest brush video, which I will attempt to link down below, she said that this is a really good bronzer brush, and as you guys know, I love bronzer, so I wanted to purchase this and see how I like it. This is a lot smaller than my Marc Jacobs bronzer brush, which I have grown to love that one, but it is applying the bronzer beautifully. And the one good thing about this one is it's targeting the part of it's targeting the actual area of the bronzer that I'm picking up product. So in the act of wanting to hit pan in this bronzer, this is a really good brush because it'll only hit the product in the designated area where that point is. Oh, I love this brush. This is a really good brush. I do see it, one hair has already started to shed, and this is the first time I'm using this brush. I really do love this bronzer. It really warms up my face in the best possible way. And just to show you guys my progress thus far, you can start to see the ridges down in this corner. You can start to see the ridges down in this corner, which means I am getting there to hitting pan. So I might actually really reach that goal, which is very nice. I do like that brush, but just for comparison, this is the Wayne Goss 00, and next to it is the Marc Jacobs, the bronze brush. I like both brushes. They do different things, but they both apply my bronzer beautifully. And that's all I care about. So yeah, that is that. Now it's time to put some blush on. And I have two palettes from Obsessions. They're one of Revolution's like child brands, if you will. Come on. And I'm gonna go with the more peachy one to match my lid shade, although I also do have the Pinky Promise one. So, come on. So these are the two palettes. This one is the peachy one. This is the pinky one. Now I think I actually want to use the pink one. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, this is my Sephora, what number is this? 72 brush. I think I'm gonna try one on each cheek and then see which one I like best. So this is going to be the pink side. You can see it picks up a lot of product. Oh. And then I like to blend it out. Let's go with that one. I'm just gonna stick with the deepest pink, which is Cerise. And we're just gonna put that on both cheeks. And then I'm gonna blend it out. And then to top of that, I'm gonna go into the one shade that kind of looks like a highlighter, but I'm gonna use it as a blush topper, and it's Sweeten. So we're gonna go into that one and just top off this blush. Once again, it picks up a decent amount of product. Ugh. Yes, 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 yes. I know I may look like a clown right now. Don't worry, I will blend all of this out. But right now, I'm loving the color. And then lastly, no, I have a couple other things. I need to put on a highlighter. I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs Omega Glaze highlighter. I know I anti-hauled this, but I got it in the VIB sale because I was trying to figure out which highlighter I swatched when I went shopping with my friend Katie, and this was one of them that I swatched. And this is a beautiful highlighter. It's right up my alley. It's an orangey one, and if you guys have seen, well, you haven't seen it yet, I will be doing some collection videos soon, and this is a highlighter color that really speaks to me. I love how it wears, and I love how pigmented it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this where I put all of my highlighters, down the bridge of my nose, on my Cupid's bow, and then on the other side. I know for some people having a shimmery blush and a highlighter might be too much, but in the phase of makeup I'm in right now, I'm really loving it. Because just a couple months ago, you wouldn't catch me dead wearing a highlighter. Now, I'm wearing them all the time. Okay, so that is my face. All I need to do to finish out this look is do my lips. Let me attempt to find my lip liner. This is another Project Pan item. This is the NYX lip liner in Nude Pink. So let me just line my lips. All right, before my camera dies again, I'm just gonna put on the Fenty Beauty lip paint in Unveiled. This is the Nudie Brown, and this is my first one of her lip paints. Alrighty, y'all, so this is the finished look. I had no problems with any of the products. I really loved how they all applied on my skin. They were all pigmented. They all appear on my skin. I even loved the brushes that I tried. So yeah, definitely look forward to bought it, but did I keep it or return it? Because all of these products thus far, I am loving. As always, y'all, it's been real.